U.S. Army gathers 50 firms to test counter-UAS systems. More than 50 companies gathered at Fort Bragg's Lieutenant General James M. Gavin Joint Innovation Outpost from August 11th to 13th to test counter-drone systems ahead of Scarlet Dragon, an XVIII Airborne Corps exercise scheduled for September, XVIII Airborne Corps Public Affairs reported. The Counter-UAS Integration and Planning Conference, hosted by XVIII Airborne Corps, brought together sensor manufacturers, command and control developers, communications providers, and common operating picture businesses. The Corps evaluated how the company's systems performed individually and in combination as part of its broader defensive fires mission. What we wanted to look for is their capability to perform individually, as well as with each other between all of the industry partners, to provide us this capability in the future, not only for the base but also in tactical situations, said Major and FAM, Deputy Director for XVIII Airborne Corps G34 Fires and Effects. FAM is an officer with the Royal Canadian Artillery, reflecting the Allied integration built into how the Corps runs its war-fighting mission. Industry partners also traveled to the Fayetteville area for individual sensor evaluation, testing each system against representative unmanned aircraft threats. The goal isn't to find one system that does everything, said Staff Sergeant Jacob Schmall, assigned to G34 Fires, XVIII Airborne Corps. It's to understand how different capabilities work together and integrate the best technologies into a more complete counter-UAS architecture. Schmall said no single sensor can address the full range of unmanned aircraft threats, and that each technology brings different strengths and contributes different information to the broader picture. This evaluation helps us understand what each sensor contributes and how these capabilities complement one another, Schmall said. Ultimately, the goal is to combine that information into a more accurate, timely, and usable airspace picture for both commanders and operators. The conference and sensor evaluations feed directly into Scarlet Dragon, an XVIII Airborne Corps exercise that tests new technology across the force, including counter-UAS capabilities, ahead of its September run.